Triple H being really against heels winning, like, ever. I have an issue with that.
You do have an issue.
Yeah, and it's just still relevant, and it's not just because of like Imperium. It's like members of Judgment Day, they don't win. They just retained the tag titles, but it's like Finn couldn't win at Mania. Damien might not even cash in. Like, we don't even know when that's going to happen. And then the rumors are that he's not going to have a successful cash in. But it's like they're not winning matches. So it's like I even responded to a comment that said the exact same thing. It's like they're not building up fearful heels. Like there's really only like Roman Reigns is like the only one that's scary, right? Because they're like, who's the final boss? Is it Gunther or Roman? And I'm like, obviously it's Roman, but like, doesn't the fact that he needs help to win every match kind of discredit that him being a final boss? Like, you don't see Bowser like bringing all his children in to like help him win, like if it at the end it's you versus Bowser. It's not like, Roman where it's like, here's 80 members of my family. It's the only way you will beat me if you beat
You're
them
gonna have
first.
to climb the tree. You're gonna have to climb the family tree from the roots up.
And that's the thing too, is like Roman's appeal as a heel has dropped significantly with the fall of the bloodline. Because like, yeah, you hate him because he's going against Randy or he's going against LA Knight or he's going against Jey Uso, but like he's not doing anything that like makes you hate him other than the fact that he's going against a top babyface. Like there's really nothing anymore. But like when the bloodline storyline was active, yeah, when he was beating the crap out of this person and having, Solo and AJ Styles, like those types of things was like getting him heat. But right now it's just kind of like he still gets cheered. People acknowledge him on every SmackDown. Like that shouldn't be happening.
They acknowledge him. They acknowledge the shit out of him.
So that's what I mean. But like, I miss the time when we had heels that nobody cheered for them. Nobody. And I feel like that's not happening right now. And then Triple H is like against letting the heels ever win, as if sending home some fans that might be disappointed about one match on the entire show is a bad idea. Like, he of all people would know the importance of being a bad guy when most of his career was spent being a disgusting bad guy. So I'm really confused about his hesitance to like just go all in and do that. Because like with Shinsuke Nakamura, brilliant.
Best heel right now.
Yeah.
Well, him and
Gunther. But he's gonna lose. So
he is gonna lose. He's gonna lose.
Yeah.
He's gonna lose and go together.
Yeah. So then what's the point? Like, what are we doing? Because then it's like slowing down the momentum so much more. That's why like Shinsuke's still not super hated. Guarantee you, if he were on the next episode of Raw, his music hits, everyone's gonna be like, that's not a heel.
1,000%.
Like, no, you be booing him. The way that they boo Dominic is what I want for every heel. Like I don't want these like wishy-washy bad guys.
Dude can't even speak, and it's almost a year. I think it's been a year.
But see, even that though, it's like the only reason he's getting that is because now it's like trendy to like boo Dominic. It's not like because I hate Dominic and everything he's done. He's so gross and he's so evil and this and that. Like when he was beating the crap out of his dad at Thanksgiving dinner, I get it.
That's jumping the shark though.
But
you're just gonna boo him because you did it.
But that was worth it, right? Like that elicited that reaction. Now it's like, oh, Dominic speaking, I gotta boo. Like,
because you remember he beat up his dad.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. It's not real heat right now. It's just like this is what we do when Dominic tries to talk. So it's like I just wish that he would go further with it and make these bad guys actually bad guys. Like, get people to hate them. Like, there's a reason why people used to throw stuff in the ring during, when the NWO was out there, because the people hated them, and it's like, I'm not saying that should be happening now. Obviously, you shouldn't be throwing trash in the ring, but like, why can't we get that type of reaction out of people where they're just like so disgusted when they see this bad guy? Like, I don't get it.
Judgment Day. They're not winning. They're not like just dominating. Yeah, they
Yeah.
talk the talk, but they're not walking anywhere.
Yeah.
They're on a goddamn treadmill.
And that's why it's like, how is someone supposed to hate them when they know if they're against people, certain people especially, that they're going to lose? Like, that's the problem I've said I have with Imperium. Like, why would anyone be scared of Imperium outside of Gunther? They're not going to win. So, like,
It's true.
There's nothing to fear about these groups. That's why it's like almost ironic that Judgment Day comes out every week and we run Raw. Do you? Because like you just lost again. So I don't know about that.